do a little bit of a randomized challenge mode, I guess, for Planet Zoo. We're gonna choose the biome, continent, terrain type, animals I have to use, and animals that I can't use. That's gonna be how I challenge myself in Planet Zoo. So let's get on with this. And the very first thing, which biome are we going to be using? Like desert, tropical. So with tropical, and then no, with tropical, we can have Africa, Asia, Oceania, North America, and South America. So South America anyway. So we'll do South America. All right, we're gonna do South America. Now we need to figure out terrain type. So the terrain can be sculpted, flat, type map 1 or 2. There are 3 flats and 4 sculpteds, so there's more likely to be sculpted. Figured that way it would be at least a little bit. Flat. All right, flat is typically very easy. We've already random epicked it. Oh, so that's the name. Now let's see. Let's go ahead and we're gonna select 5 animals that I cannot use. This includes exhibits and regular. So okay, so I can't use I have to use the monkey. Let me go real quick. I don't expect that I'll be able to get it like right away kind of thing. But here we go. And I'll have to remove this from the animals I can't use. The diamondback, western diamondback. Alright, so that's an exhibit animal I have to use. Monkey. A white rhino. Southern white rhino. 2 more. Polar bear. Oh my god. A polar bear in the tropics, huh? And North Sulawesi Babirusa. I think that's a boar of some type. Sulawesi Babirusa. And then let's go ahead and also, before we do the other animals can't use, let's do an animal I have to start with. So I have to start with a red ruffed lemur. Okay. All right. And then the can't use, we're going to do 5. All right. First one we can't use. We cannot use meerkat. Okay. All right. What else can we not use? In peafowl? No peacock. And 3 is... Oh, you're joking. The Arctic fox. I love them, though. They're so cute. Alright, 2 more. And we've got... the... cougar? Oh, okay. No cougars.
What did she say?
1 more. I can almost read what it says. What else can we not use? Southern cassowary. That's a bird. A big bird. Alright, so the rest of these are free use. And let's actually go ahead and do 1 more that I have to start with. Let's do 2 that I have to start with. Platypus. Platypus. Alright, so those are the 2 that I have to start with. Okay, also has to be epic because they have to be happy. So, here we go. Tropical, South America. Oh, this is gonna be so much fun. I can feel it in my bones. The thing with the red ruffed lemur is that they can be, you can enter their, so this is a, I didn't select what size I wanted. Well, this is fine. But this is flat. Everything is very flat. Or do I need edges? Anyway, so we gotta start with, firstly, we've got 40k. We need to build Wait, yeah. We need to build some staff facilities. Keeper hut. Start small. We'll upgrade. Actually, let's go ahead and just start. Alright, so... quarantine. Small for now. We vet surgery. Yes, I like everything to be roughly in a row. The other thing with this is that I'm going to be doing this in... I'm not sure if I'm going to do 6 months or a year at a time per video. So that'll be the other thing. I like them to have like a box. Research center is... And then workshop also. And the... I forgot about the tree. Oh, that's me. It'll be fine. Have a little gap like that. Now we're gonna need to here. With it, I would rather like a maybe then. So here's the thing, game. I don't want it to be two separate things. I want it to be annoying. Anyway, so there we go. That's better. That's like that. Here and do half pass. Like that big. Typically I like to start with one, bring it all the way over here, slightly up. Or not the other path. I prefer right pulls, please. There we go. Okay, great. Now, still clicking on the thing. You. Then here we go. Alright, there's those. Then bam, bam. This one is not gonna work for me. That's it. Only you. It's only you. Only you can prevent forest fires. Oh, that's because I put the buildings. Okay. Okay. Let's really quickly. Alright, I do not want to edit the group. I'll barely edit the thing. Just a little bit back. Here we go. Okay. Now let's do this again. There we go. There we go. Alright. This... Where are you not working? Here we go. Alright. Now that's all there. So now, we have 18,000 left, and I need to get a diamondback. Not a diamondback. I need to get a platypus. Are they on this? Platypus? They are not on this. They are not an exhibit trait. Okay. Grab a platypus. Platypus. Ooh, the platypus. They are expensive. What do you guys need? You guys are... You'll need water. Be kind of deep. Not a whole lot of space. 1 to 3. 1 male up to 2 female. Guests can enter habitat. Interesting. I'm not sure how I feel about guests entering a habitat with a poisonous platypus. But okay. So we need At least one male and one female. Potentially two females. Ability is a 50, but it's got longevity and immunity. Okay, so this one is actually... Oh, I can't afford this anyway. So we're gonna buy him. And then one... Size doesn't matter to me, but everything else is pretty big to me. So she's pretty good, other than her immunity. Okay, this one is actually much better. So let's go ahead and buy her. And then how long do they live? They live 13 to 15 years. Okay. So okay. How long? When do they stop having bubbles? Age of extra sterility is 13. Okay. Great. I have never had a platypus. And then if I can, I want to get some swallowtails, some butterflies to help with some money making. So actually, go ahead and look at this real quick. I can always, because they have babies quite quickly, as long as I can keep track, then I can sell them. So the thing with the butterflies, which we'll do right now, is we need a walk through this a bit. I typically like to do this one, but we'll just have the regular one and just... So, there's that. Ooh, that was all of my money. Alright, never mind. Let's, don't want to have to use any loans, but we're gonna have to. Go ahead and do this one, just for now. If I can get away with, like, redoing it, I will. So, I'm gonna go ahead and this way, and then we're actually gonna go ahead and do the guest gate. So they're gonna go from the butterflies into the platypus. I feel like it. So. I am probably going to do another guest gate, like here kind of thing. Alright, so now a pathway can be kind of like yay! Alright. It's kind of bare right now, but once I know what they like stuff-wise, it'll be great. Oh, we can go ahead and put the stuff in here anyway, and alright, so they're not happy right now, and that's fine. We're gonna do the stuff that I have for them so far. And we also need to take this to 4. Every month is fine. Now management, here's where it gets wonky. So for each of the butterflies, I want them to have a specific number, and then once they hit that number, I need them to go by appeal lowest first, so that I've always got the lowest appeal one or taken out first. And then females can have up to, so let's do 6 feet, 3 and 6 for now. I think I normally do like 3 and 10, but I don't want that many, so. And I gotta go in and do this for every single one. So that way I can start to make a little bit of money so I can pull all of everything, but also I don't overwhelm the butterflies in here and make them upset. Alright, now we have a view into their animal burrow over here, and we can also see them over here inside, but we also need to go ahead and make sure that staff. Oh, well, let's really quickly go ahead and make this. First of all, you're gonna want one of these. Way there's a normal bin and a recycle bin right next to each other, so people will use them. Do I want to do a gift shop of some sort? I like the balloons more than the hat. I've never made my own. Let's do the balloons. Excuse me, my goodness. I am so sorry. Alright. Now that we've got all of the facilities and things, let's go ahead and add our staff. So we're gonna need at least 3 caretakers, I think. We're gonna grab 2 keepers just to make sure. 2 mechanics, 2 security guards. There's going to be at least 2 extra vendors, 2 veterinarians, and then 2 educators. Right. We can go ahead and put someone to work on. We will whenever they're closer. Alright, let's go ahead and put Cassidy. Yeah. When I was working. Do construction. Yeah. And then once the play, go ahead and put our hello. All this. These must be for a different one. These have to be for a different one. They're the ones that I bought me. Platypus. Platypus. Two platypus. Then choose over here. Okay, let's play. Because that took me for a little bit of a shock. And then once we have them in the zoo, we'll got people! Look at the people! Oh, while that's happening, let me go ahead and also like to put out. Right, we've got we've got a red Ruffed Lemur. And red Ruffed Lemur. Sure, I'm happy in that spot for a second. Go ahead and pause it real quick. And a plat. Oh, we got a reward. Because everybody's upset. So let's really quickly buy this. And let's go ahead. Oh, platypus. There's a platypus. It's so little. It's so cute. Alright, so they need much less long grass, more rock, more sand. Okay. This kind of makes me a little bit happier now. And then their enrichment was... Alright, their enrichment is pretty good. Great. Alright. They're pretty happy. So, really quickly, let's go ahead and get the vet to name to our lovely platypus because I have not learned anything. Play. Let's go ahead and grab this and fix the maintenance. Christ. Great. So I like to go by $2. So 7 and 5. See how that goes. Alright.